Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Ma'am, today we'll start with history.
Yes. No,
Ma'am,
history
today
we are not
we'll
going to
start
start with. History we are not going to start with. Just a second, no?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, children. How is everyone doing?
Ma'am, so far so good.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Parush.
Ma'am, which subject we have to bring tomorrow? Civics or geography?
Beta, wait a second. You are not audible. थोड़ा जोर से बोलो तरन बेटा. Karan?
Ma'am, Jyot is saying, ma'am, that which book do we have to bring tomorrow in offline classes with subject book?
You got the timetable?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Most probably from Monday you will have your classes, not from tomorrow.
Ma'am, but
Ma'am, I think the similar.
half an hour ago, ma'am, the van came and ma'am.
Yes, Jivyansh? Van came and?
Ma'am, actually, principal sir sent the message on the group that the new session of 2022 to 23 will start from 1st of April.
When did he send this message?
Several times.
No.
To pay the fee.
That is there. But
ma'am, it is sure that from Monday, ma'am, the school will open.
Latest update is that not from tomorrow, but from Monday onwards.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, because
but my father talked to
also from Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, my father talked to Dilip sir
What
So
did you
ma'am,
say?
Dilip sir was saying that from tomorrow the van will come.
Beta, maybe they are not updated with the same. That is why. Right?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
but
Ma'am, I
van
first
driver
level also.
also came at my home.
Just to get the directions, locations of the houses, no?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Bache.
Ma'am, school is not reopening tomorrow.
हाँ बेटा नहीं.
Okay, ma'am.
Monday से होगा. New week, new beginning. That will be good, no?
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, several other
Yes,
schools
ma'am.
are also opening from Monday also.
That maybe this could be the reason. Okay.
So ma'am, Monday confirm.
Monday confirm. Monday is confirmed. So school has given you time to arrange for your dresses, your everything. Right? Right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Tell me, what did we do yesterday?
Ma'am, the question, ma'am, you have made us write some questions of geography, ma'am, extra questions, and we discussed the NCERT one.
Okay. The other day I gave you flowchart for this chapter, no? Second chapter.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let us continue with that only.
Okay, ma'am.
Because in the other
Okay,
two
ma'am.
sections, I have completed these flowcharts with them. So let there be symmetry. You people also do it. First three were done.
Yes, ma'am.
First three flowcharts we have done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
So let us continue with the remaining ones, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So this is the fourth one. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Ji beta.
ma'am, I want to show you my geography map, ma'am, that I have done. Can you please check it, ma'am? Now.
You did not send it through the PDF when it was asked?
Ma'am, the geography one, ma'am.
A geography map only I am talking about.
No, ma'am, I was not there that time.
No, but you were there in the class. You did that class when the PDF work was asked.
Ma'am, you were not asking, ma'am, that about the map one, ma'am.
No. The day we were doing the flow chart, I told you that flow chart along with the map work, you need to give it to me.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have not sent that map one.
And you said that after the classes you will send because some problem is there. This much also I remember.
Yes, ma'am.
तो
Yes, ma'am.
चलिए अभी आप ये वाला काम करो बाद में दिखा देना बेटा ठीक है
Okay, ma'am.
show it afterwards. Fine. Hope all are doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, in the fourth flow chart, ma'am, the heading is features of Indian Federation or Indian Federalism.
इंडियन फेडरेशन इंडिया में इंडियन फेडरेशन किस तरीके से प्रैक्टिस होता है वो बताया है इसमें ठीक है See, these are the subjects under which number of subjects given 97, 61, 52. Okay.
Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am.
You have done?
Ma'am, one doubt, ma'am.
Ask.
Ma'am, why do we call the threefold system, ma'am, when there are four lists in the constitution?
We call it threefold system because as per the constitution, only 3 lists were there. No, that is why.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Taran?
Ma'am, may I ask something?
Yes,
But it is
yes.
not related to the chapter.
Please ask.
Ma'am, yesterday I was going through a book and I read that when after 1984, when Punjab situations was not good,
Hmm.
and then Indian government decided to make Chandigarh as a union territory.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, why they did so?
Taran, दोबारा पूछो बेटा.
Ma'am, after 1984, when the situations in Punjab were not good because of some terrorist activities, ma'am, Indian government decided to make Chandigarh as the union territory of our country. And why they did so?
The reasons were not given in the book where you read it from.
No, ma'am.
ऐसा नहीं हो सकता.
No, ma'am. It was just a small line telling that Indira Gandhi ji wanted Chandigarh to become a union territory instead of a capital.
No, it is a capital and it is a union territory also. Anybody in the class who knows about this?
Ma'am, actually, yesterday in my father's briefcase, I found a book written by Siddharth Basu named
Achha.
Indian Century, a quizzical history of makers and making of modern India. Ma'am, it is all about what major incidents took place between 1900 to 2017
और
in
बेटा
India.
जो आपका ये चंडीगढ़ है, ये तो 1966 में मेरे ख्याल से बन गया था, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? तो उस टाइम पे डिक्लेयर, ये समझ में नहीं आया कि उस टाइम पे ऐसा क्यों डिक्लेरेशन हुआ, क्योंकि आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर जब लैंड बाउंड्रीज रीफॉर्म हो रहे थे, उस टाइम पे पंजाब और हरियाणा का एक कॉमन कैपिटल बनाया गया था विच वाज चंडीगढ़, और चंडीगढ़ सिंस द टाइम इट केम इनटू एग्जिस्टेंस वो यूनियन टेरिटरी ही है, और ये कहा गया था जब बनाया गया था तो कि भाई इट विल सर्व एज अ यूनियन टेरिटरी प्लस कैपिटल फॉर बोथ द स्टेट्स.
All right, ma'am.
Maybe some other reasons were there for like कुछ और चीजों का provisions होगा 1984 में, not for the union territory part. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what you have written in the third point?
Bilateral decisions.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Taran again wants to ask something.
No, ma'am. My hand is raised from the previous time.
Okay. हाँ देखो 1966 में ही बनाया गया था, ठीक है।
All right, ma'am.
आई थिंक जून 9 जून में डिक्लेयर हुआ था ना, कैबिनेट अनाउंस करा था, तो समवेयर इन नवंबर अक्टूबर, हाँ नवंबर,
Ma'am, November
हाँ
1.
नवंबर 1, हाँ ठीक ठीक ठीक।
मैम डन।
ऑल हैव डन।
Yes,
Ma'am, and
ma'am.
before Chandigarh,
Yes,
Shimla
ma'am.
was the capital of Punjab.
नहीं नहीं, कलेक्टिव थी ना भाई, ये सारे एरियाज एक जैसे तो थे, पंजाब हरियाणा हिमाचल ये सब एक साथ ही थे। राइट।
Yes, ma'am.
मैम प्लीज शो द फ्लो चार्ट।
बेटा ऑल आर डन।
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके दिस इज द फिफ्थ वन।
Ma'am, can you show the flowchart in full screen?
Fine, Saksham?
Yes, ma'am.
Class? Beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Now
Yes, ma'am.
see, this list system of India, did I explain you about the list system? Huh? Did I explain you
No,
about
ma'am.
the list system? No, na? Now see, this list system tells us that which level of government will frame or legislate on which subjects, right? This list system is about that. Like you already know that union list, state list, and the concurrent list, they are already there. But a fourth list was also added, looking at the new subjects coming, right? Like this residuary list that we have, it allows the central government or the union government to frame laws on the new subjects that were added. Now, new subjects, the subjects which were introduced later on, like the IT, information technology. This was a new subject which was not there at the time when the constitution was framed. So IT related subjects are put in this residuary list, and only the union government has the authority to frame or to legislate on the subjects which are in the residuary lists. I hope this thing is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, beta Saksham.
Ma'am, if the new subjects were added, Ma'am, why don't they add it in the union list only? If only the union government is forming the.
See, I'll tell you one thing. This amendment that has been done, we all know that we have in our constitution, we have a provision of amendment. So this is one amendment that has been done. This residuary list, it has been added as a new list where only the central government has the authority to frame laws on it. So it is already added there in the constitution, but not along with the union subjects that are there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Talking about the union list, as it is very clear that subjects of national interest are in the union list, and only the union government has the authority to legislate on these subjects. And the subjects which are specified in your book, particularly foreign affairs, banking, currency, communication, all these subjects, they fall in the union list. Though there are several subjects, like if you see in the above flowchart, there are total 97 subjects which fall in the category of union list. There are 61 subjects which fall in the category of state list. Earlier, in the state list, only 66 subjects were there. But they have been removed and they have been added to the concurrent list. So earlier, concurrent list had only 47 subjects, but now it has 52 subjects, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Coming to the concurrent list. See, subjects are common. Both the governments can frame laws, but in case there is a clash, conflict, then the central government's law that is there, it needs to prevail, and the state government law to be considered as abolished, right? Right, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything in this
Yes,
not
ma'am.
clear? Anything in this not clear or understood? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I scroll for the next flowchart?
Yes, ma'am.
When the state reorganization committee was formed, at that time the country was divided on the on the basis of linguistic states. अभी जैसे तरन ने क्वेश्चन पूछा ना पंजाब वाला, तो ऐसे ही जो लिंग्विस्टिक बेसिस थे उसके बेसिस पे बहुत सारे जो हमारे कंट्री के स्टेट्स हैं देवर बाउंड्रीज वर मेड, राइट? तो हमारे कंट्री में जो फेडरलिज्म है इट इज प्रैक्टिस्ड इन 4 वेज. पहला लिंग्विस्टिक स्टेट्स का प्रोविजन था जिसमें कि सिमिलर लैंग्वेज पीपल वर पुट इनटू वन state. Then language policy. What do you know about the language policy of the country? Do you know anything, class?
Ma'am, that there is no national language of our country.
No official language.
Ma'am, official language तो है ना हिंदी and English. National language नहीं है.
Official language policy में ये है कि there are 22 scheduled languages in our country, right? Including Hindi. हिंदी भी उन शेड्यूल्ड लैंग्वेजेस में आता है. अदरवाइज 21 है. अगर हिंदी को हम इंक्लूड करते हैं तो 22 हो जाती है. ठीक है. अब इस लैंग्वेज पॉलिसी में कंट्री ने ये डिसाइड करा, क्योंकि इतने सारे लिंग्विस्टिक वो थे, इतनी ज्यादा डाइवर्सिटी थी कंट्री में, इतने लैंग्वेज स्पीकिंग पीपल वर देयर, तो ये डिसाइड हुआ कि भाई किसी एक भाषा को, स्पेशली हिंदी को नहीं रखा जाएगा. ये कहा गया कि ठीक है हिंदी का जो है मोस्टली इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा इन द ऑफिशियल वर्क. बट फिर ये हुआ कि साउथ इंडियन जो स्टेट्स थे उन्होंने कहा कि भाई हम इंग्लिश को प्रेफर करेंगे. ठीक है, क्योंकि हिंदी वॉज नॉट देयर लैंग्वेज विच दे वर यूजिंग इधर द रीजनल लैंग्वेज विच दे स्पोक और इंग्लिश। तो फिर ये हुआ कीपिंग दिस इन माइंड। वैसे तो ये प्रोविजन करा गया था कि भाई इंग्लिश को हम कंप्लीटली अबॉलिश कर देंगे, इंग्लिश हम यूज ही नहीं करेंगे इन एनी ऑफ द ऑफिशियल फॉर्म। बट फिर ये हुआ कि भाई क्योंकि इंग्लिश वॉज अ लैंग्वेज जो कि भाई यूनिवर्सल लैंग्वेज है, सब जगह बोली जाती है, तो ये हुआ कि भाई ऑफिशियल उसमें भी आप यूज कर लीजिए, क्योंकि साउथ में पीपल वर लिटिल दिस थिंग कि भाई हम इंग्लिश का जो है यूजेज बंद नहीं करेंगे। तो इसलिए ये हुआ कि ठीक है इंग्लिश को हम यूज करेंगे बट ओनली एज एन ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज। और जैसे कंट्री की उसमें जैसे जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में आपकी जो लैंग्वेजेस यूज होंगी उनमें जो जो लैंग्वेज यूज होगी फॉर द ऑफिशियल पर्पस दैट वाज टू बी हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश बोथ। और जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा इस्तेमाल करी जाएगी उसमें इंग्लिश, हिंदी एंड द रीजनल लैंग्वेज, जो भी उस रीजन की लैंग्वेज होगी उन तीनों ही लैंग्वेजेस का इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा। तो एज सच कोई अनाउंस्ड ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज नहीं है। ठीक है,
ओके मैम।
राइट। उसके बाद सेंटर स्टेट रिलेशंस की अगर बात आती है जब बेटा, तो सेंटर स्टेट रिलेशंस में इट वाज ऑब्जर्व्ड you know before 1990 that the central government used to be very dictator in giving provisions or benefits to the state government। जैसे ऐसा कहा जाता था जहां पे कहते हैं ना डबल इंजन गवर्नमेंट। डबल इंजन गवर्नमेंट का मतलब क्या होता है, सेंटर में भी वो गवर्नमेंट है और किसी एक पर्टिकुलर स्टेट में जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं वहां पे भी जो है वो सेम पॉलिटिकल पार्टी की गवर्नमेंट है। तो पहले ऐसा बहुत रेयर होता था कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में अगर कोई पार्टी गवर्न कर रही है और उसी की पार्टी जो है स्टेट में भी होती हो, तो ऐसा होता था कि जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट है वो अपने आप को बहुत जो है सुप्रीम पावर अपने आप को जो है डिक्लेयर करती थी, और वट एवर प्रोविजन वट एवर दे फेल्ट लाइक दे यूज्ड टू फील लाइक दे यूज्ड टू इम्पोज ऑन द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट। ठीक है, तो आर्बिट्ररी मैनर में जो है वो रूल कर रही थी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को। तो जब जब 1990 में जब कोलिशन गवर्नमेंट का जो है चलन चला, जब कोलिशन गवर्नमेंट का जो एक सिस्टम आया, तो जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट थी वो ये फील करने लगी कि भाई अभी तो फिलहाल तो केवल स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ही कोलिशन में फॉर्म हो रही है, कल को ऐसा ना हो कि सेंटर में भी ये स्टेट गवर्नमेंट जो है कोलिशन में आ जाए, तो देन दे मे क्रिएट प्रॉब्लम फॉर देम। तो धीरे धीरे ये हुआ कि भाई जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट थी उसने अपना जो भी जिस तरीके का जो वो डिक्टेटर टाइप से जो रूल कर रही थी उसको थोड़ा उन्होंने कम करा। एक तो दूसरा, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो है बहुत क्लियर इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए टू द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट कि whichever party is the ruling party in the central government, they will not dismiss the state government in the arbitrary manner। मतलब जबरदस्ती से या इस तरीके से जो है अपनी मनमर्जी से वो इस तरीके का कोई काम नहीं करेगी जिससे कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के जो लॉज है उनका वायलेशन होगा। ठीक है,
ओके मैम।
तो सेंट्रल स्टेट रिलेशन में ये बताया गया है कि भाई सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट अपने पावर्स एक्सरसाइज करेगी, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट अपने पावर्स एक्सरसाइज करेगी। ये जो फोर्थ प्रोविजन है दैट इज डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन। दिस डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन वाज अ कॉन्सेप्ट दैट वाज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड आफ्टर द 73rd and 74th constitutional amendment in the constitution in 1992, where the state government was told to share some powers with the local self government, and though local self government was there, but then certain powers there were certain provisions which were not fulfilled by the state government with the local government, so the Supreme Court had to interfere in that. And ultimately when the constitutional amendment was done in 1992, under that provision state elections for the local self government, elections for the local self government were made mandatory. Seats reservation for the women candidates, 1/3 seats were also made mandatory for the women candidates. Then reservation for the SC/ST candidates, OBC, SC/ST was made mandatory. Then a state election commission was also introduced, right? So that the state election commission could look into the regular conducting of elections after a specified time period for the local self government, right? Right, class?
मैम लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट मींस मैम पंचायती राज एंड
Yes.
म्युनिसिपल कमिटी मैम।
Yes, municipal corporations, yes.
ओके मैम।
ठीक है, तो अब एक प्रोविजन इन्होंने और ये करा कि भाई लोकल गवर्नमेंट जो है अपने रेवेन्यूज कहाँ से लेके आएगी। सो द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट वाज टोल्ड टू शेयर सम पार्ट ऑफ द रेवेन्यू दैट दे वर कलेक्टिंग टू शेयर विद द लोकल गवर्नमेंट, सो दैट लोकल गवर्नमेंट कैन लुक इनटू द अफेयर्स ऑफ द लोकल एट द लोकल लेवल, राइट?
ओके मैम।
चलिए, ये हो गया फ्लो चार्ट आप लोगों का।
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
चलिए, now coming to the next flowchart. This is the last
Ma'am,
flowchart.
but we have not made that seventh one, ma'am.
Okay, seventh one not done. This is the seventh one.
Ma'am, for 1 minute, please show the fifth one. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Yes, done, beta.
No, ma'am, please wait for 1 minute.
Ma'am, please wait.
Ma'am, done.
Beta, you have local government into two categories. It is given over here in the blue color.
Ma'am, can you show the full flowchart number 8?
But it is not fitting into one frame, no? You need to write it down like this.
Ma'am, you can show the full flowchart and ma'am we can take the screenshot.